just been dropped off in Dundee. So we're going to have a little look round. I never said your mother was a dragon. Ah, no, don't say things like that. We're in Dundee, and this is the Manus Art Gallery and Museum. We shall go in and have a little look round. Manus Museum. The floor. Oh, yeah, the floor. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, printing press. What year was that? 19th century. 1912. So that's where we are there. Anyway, I won't bore you with every little detail. I'll have a little look around myself. This little article here is about the war, how traumatic it was and painful, affected many people in many ways. You know, especially people, school children, having to practice with the gas masks and worrying about their parents and maybe fathers going to war, but you see them again. But this bit there gets me. We knew when you saw a telegram boy appear in the street that somebody was going to get him bad news. When you saw a telegram boy, you watched where he went. Now, I was a telegram boy in the 60s, and I think it was, I think when you were fighting in Aden, I think it was, I had to take telegrams out to certain people to tell them that they were either lost or missing. Oh, it was terrible. Some of the, when just taking them to the doors and the women crying. It was awful. I remember many times seeing them, particularly cash machines in the shops. Dundee United Football Club. The old Smarties box. And the round one at the back of it. I remember when the chocolate used to be that thick. Look how thick the bar is. It's not like that now, is it? What else have we got here? Ooh, polo. The grocer. The booming population in Dundee in the mid-1800s provides opportunities for expansion of additional requirements for the grocer. The grocer was respected and skilled worker who had manuals and training to become a member of the trade. Grocers look very different from what you see today in a modern supermarket. In most cases, a grocer served you from behind the counter. It was not until the mid-1990s that self-service supermarkets emerged. This meant you did not have to visit the butcher, fishmonger, greengrocer, baker for your provisions. This could now all be a convenience purchased under one roof. It is true, isn't it? Over. I said I'm falling over. Look at the ceiling on this bed.
Did you get off the coach with us then?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a little thing on the wall here, it's called Capturing the Moment. That's what photography is all about, isn't it? Hey, the Beatles. Oh, this is what you call an art gallery, isn't it? How do some of these people paint some of these pictures? Absolutely unbelievable. About skill. Look at those stained glass windows. Are they beautiful? There's another printing press. It's a little interesting part of history. James Chalmers, 1782 to 1853. It's pretty easy to post letters today. You just stick a stamp on the envelope and post it. But who originally thought of the stick and stamp in the envelope? Well, it was him, James Chalmers. Yeah, he developed the idea for people to pay for sending them out in advance using adhesive stamps on envelopes. He submitted the idea to government and eventually became part of the scheme for running the penny post service. It was Rowland Hill, a government official appointed to operate the system, who got the public acclaim at the time. Chalmers died without any such appreciation, and after his death, his family fought hard to have his contribution recognised. I find this rather strange. This arch, it was by the docks. Let me just go over and we've got a little model of it here. That's been knocked down. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Hey.
1964.
It knocked down 1964, yeah. And this is the stone that was on it. 1844 it was erected. Why don't they keep things like that? It's unbelievable, isn't it? One of my favourite books, The Beano and the Dundee. Apparently this is where they were wrote. I shall find out a little bit more about it. Let's have a little walk around the outer of the building. What does that blue plaque say, Dad?
Catherine Reed.
Sorry, say it again.
Catherine
Reed,
Reed.
an artist she was, yeah. Right. We'll just have a little wander around the building, and we're going to go down to the waterfront.
Down.
I think this is the part of the building I wanted to see with the front of it, the steps going up. Aha! Look who's here. Is this Dennis the Menace? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Dennis. I said, this is the bit I wanted to show you. Look at that building. Look at the steps going up to it. Isn't it lovely? Really lovely. It is stunning. Well, let's walk right round it and let's see.
That's Robbie Burns.
Yeah, Robbie Burns. See, this building was added onto. Certainly a lovely building and worth visiting if you're up this way. Dundee High School. And this gentleman is here. George Kinloch. He's outlawed. And there's Queen Victoria. don't mean the one walking in front of me with the bag on either. Yeah, Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, 1897. Right, I think we need to leave here now. We're going to make our way down to the harbour, or the riverside, I should say. Here's another childhood favourite of mine. There's the Charles reading a bee now. Desperate Dan. Look at him. Hey, and mini minks. Yeah, another childhood favourite of mine. Desperate Dan out of the Dundee. And mini minks. Hey. Right, I'm now on my way round to look for the oldest pub in Dundee. I think it's called something, the Pillar Box, something like that. I'll find it. It's just further down here. That's the little pub I'm looking for. I think it's supposed to be one of the oldest pubs in Dundee. So we're going to nip in there and have a little half in there. Maybe if they do some food, we might even have something to eat. Yeah, it says on it, Dundee's oldest city centre pub. Go on, you open the door. Oh, that must be beautiful, isn't it? I think to do food. Yeah. To do food. Sorry? Was it? Come on, tell me the story.
So, when you actually go through here,
Yeah.
plenty of left, the actual toilet upstairs will look a complete vertical drop.
Right.
So, they've actually closed the place up.
Oh, yes. They didn't do food in this pub, but the manager kindly said to us, you can go next door and get yourself a pie or something, or a sandwich if you want. I don't mind you bringing them in. So I thought that was really good of him. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I've asked for a pasty, but it's apparently not called a pasty here. What's it called?
It's not actually a pasty, it's a bridie.
A bridie.
Yeah.
So. Well, just got down to the front. River Tay. I think Captain Cook's boat something down here, isn't it? It's a discovery, I know this is. Ah, the V&A, this is what I mean, look. This is museum, I take it, I think. Yes, this is it. Have a little look round. Hiya. Am I alright videoing?
Yes,
Thank you.
as long as you don't use the flash, you can
No.
take photos, do videos, whatever you want.
Thank you very much. Have a little wander around. Excuse me, sir. You got anything to say for yourself? We got plenty of videos.
No.
Haven't you? Oh. I've just been. It is quite a modern museum, this one, isn't it? I just met a chap down there. He does a lot of photographs and filming. So I just had a little chat with him. He's on the same holiday as us. This room I'm just going to enter is a replica of one of Charles Rennie Mackintosh's tea rooms that he designed. Later on in our holiday, we're carrying on and going up to Glasgow, and we're going to visit one of Charles Rennie Mackintosh's tea rooms that he designed in Sauchiehall Street in Glasgow. Now, Bethan's daughter works here, so she's going to give us a little tour of it, hopefully. What's this in the corner? Model of the monument is Walter Scott. Well, I've been around the museum of here. It's very nice. There's the old Captain Cook ship, the Discovery. See if I can find out more about it. You've got to pay to go on a ship, but I think it's free to go in here, the Discovery Dome, so why not? Let's have a look around. Just check you can video before I go in. Just mention you say you can't do it, so. Well, that concludes our little trip to Dundee. We were lucky enough to get round the two museums. We seen Captain Cook's boat. I was able to visit the oldest pub in Dundee Centre. I think it was built in 1864. So I enjoyed a nice little pint in there. And now we're just going to be waiting for our coach to take us back to the hotel and have our evening meal. Tomorrow, it's the end of our holiday in the hotel, and we're going to go on to Glasgow to see Bethan's daughter. Now, we're not going to get the coach back to, obviously, to Merseyside. We're going to get the train and go to Glasgow. So we're looking forward to that. Another nice little trip around Glasgow and have a good little look around there.